Hello everyone, this is EVs20, and it is 7/13/2017. What is that, July? June? I don't know. 7th month of the year. And I recorded this, I'm pretty sure, back in January. I've been away for a long time from recording anything new. So what's new about this recording is the audio. The video was recorded way back when. So anyway, I wanted to try out the ability to record off the PlayStation 4 in order to give you a little bit of this game that I was playing a lot at the time, which I'm now back to playing 6 months later. Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. I think I talked about this a few times in the last few episodes of Kingdom Hearts, since I had it with me at that time. I love this game. It's really interesting in quite a few ways, because I got this game alongside Tokyo Mirage Sessions, and the amazing thing about them both is that they're like visual novels half the time, and then games the other half the time. So Tokyo Mirage Sessions, there's huge swaths of talking and things going on, and then you get to dungeon crawl. And here's pretty much the same thing, and it's great. It's really interesting. I do enjoy it. So anyway, what's going on right now? I'm actually in the middle of a mission, a case actually. Because in this game you play as a half-cyber detective, known as a cyber sleuth, and you just go around solving weird digital world-related cases and stuff like that. Bizarre real-world cases that wind up actually being digital, that there's like Digimon involved in them. This case specifically has me looking into... It's been so long. I was originally going to do this right after I recorded it, but it seems like I'm looking into something called Mimitan, which, unless I'm mistaken, is like some comic or some artist or something online that people are really big fans of, and something's up with it. You can read the dialogue and ignore me if you want. I honestly forgot what it was. But yeah, so this is about an hour-long video of me just playing this game, so I hope you enjoy it. Okay, yeah, people are disappearing in Akihabara. That's what's going on. Yes, I'm a sleuth. So yeah, this game is it's really entertaining. There's a few interesting things about it that I'll bring up later, but for now we'll just let these guys do their thing. Or this weird nerd boy do his thing. Yeah, I would not trust this guy. So something interesting about this game, if you didn't notice, in the real world, yeah, I didn't even know this. I guess that. Digiline is this cool thing that other characters in the game talk to you, and the Digimon talk to you. And you can respond back, usually a few ways, to just tell them something. See, I can just choose one of those responses and she'll respond later. That's Yuko. One of the many characters in this game. There's quite a few. It took me a while to get all their names down, but I think I got them now. Matayoshi's a detective, Date is a police officer, Yuko is a friend, Arata is a friend, Nokia is a friend, Kyoko is my boss. I think that's everyone. Why did I ignore that blinking spot on the floor? Did I not see it? I highly doubt I didn't see it. But I think I was gonna say, there is no music in the human portions of the game. When you're in the real world, no music whatsoever. There's just ambient noises, like car engines, people talking, people laughing, the sounds of like dining, like eating places, you know, silverware and all that clinking each other. That's all you hear in the real world. Which I guess makes sense because there is no music in the real world, like no background music. I just think that's pretty fascinating. And when you go into the digital world, you got sick tunes everywhere. Which I think makes sense because obviously the digital world's online. Harmonica, eh? So the game is about prim and proper four eyes. I think that's a person, right? Yep, found him.
花屋の店員さん。はい。なぜあの人を見ているのかって？それはその。
There is VA in this game, but it's exclusively in Japanese. Once again, exactly like Tokyo Mirage Session.
あの希望がいなくなるまでここで隠れているんです。
Although there are some typos that I've noticed, especially I just finished playing the other day, and there was quite a few that I picked up on. It's nothing so major, but there are a few times that a character says something, I have to read it like twice to make sure I understand what it is they're saying, because like the way the words are positioned is kind of odd.
じゃあ、キモに伝えてもらえますか？私、キモい感じが生理的に無理なので、キモの気持ちには応えられませんと。それじゃあ、よろしくお願いします。でも、よかったです。このままじゃ私、どうにかしちゃいそうだったので。
If she walked across the road and slapped him, I would have been happy. Like, seriously. Stalkers aren't cool. Yeah, so what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, what the game's about. Like I said, in this world you can go online to the online internet world known as Eden, and on there you have an avatar created of yourself. So you actually go into the internet and you walk around the internet. That's the digital world. And Digimon do roam, although they are, like, just weird programs that exist there. Oh yeah, I think I was having a hard time deciding because I liked them all. I liked all the responses. Okay, good. That's what we're tracking at the moment. I love that part. He's still yelling at him. Yeah, no need to let her know I almost helped the stalker. I don't even know what a Bancho Leomon is. I just guessed that. My Digimon knowledge extends up into Season 2, with a few things from Season 3 and 4 from the anime. Beyond that, I'm not too familiar. And these little medals are cool. They have pictures of the Digimon on them. And you give them to some guy. There's 500 of them. I think as of right now I have... I don't even know if I have 100. I don't have 100. I'm pretty sure I don't. There are a lot of them. There are a lot of them. So yeah, basically the story kicks off, and this isn't really a spoiler because it's something that you discover in the first hour of the game. There are these vile programs that go around the digital world known as eaters that eat digital data. And your avatar, when you're logged into Eden, is made of data because that's, you know, it's a digital representation of you. And at the beginning of the game, you attempt to escape an eater and log out of Eden with some friends, but as you log out, the eater eats your data, so you log out as like weird leftover cyber data. And then you're able to get digital avatar parts and fuse them to your cyber data to take on your appearance again. But you're actually not a real person for most of the game. You're a half cyber, half human person. And people believe that you are subjected to Eden syndrome, which is some sickness going around for people who use Eden for extended periods of time. And one of the things in the game is to try to find out what Eden syndrome exactly is and what happened to you and how you can save yourself. Yeah, and in the meantime, you solve digital cases and make sure no one else suffers from Eden syndrome and gets eaten by eaters and all that crazy shit. Eaters are nasty shits, by the way. Disgusting creatures. It's another thing that I like. I was worried this case might not go too many places when I was Let's Playing it originally. But it pretty much covers all the ground of, like, basically how the game goes at its most basic. So that's really cool. This is like how the bigger portions of gameplay are. You're given a case, you gotta go out there and figure out all the information. Eventually it leads you to the digital world where you get to fight Digimon and go to a boss. So, you know, it's as basic can get. But it's actually longer than some of the side cases you can do. So see, this is Eden. This is the internet world, and everybody's logged in as people. But those are just avatars. And this is a forum. They all come to chat about a comic. They're talking about a specific comic here. I believe it's the Mimitan comic, I want to say, because I saw that word a bunch. Oh, and there's Arata. He's your main guy friend, Nokia's your main girlfriend. And I believe a whole thing about him as he's trying to hide how much of a nerd he is, because he's in a comic book form. Peer pressure! Jeez. Like, how are you passing by a server you specifically have to log on to? It does not stand for communist anything. It's a comic book forum. Nerd. I thought that's funny. Like, he looks like what you would think like a stereotypical cool loner guy would be, but he's actually quite nerdy and it's great. So yeah, I guess it's our informant now, since we're all up with, what's his face? It's mainly in Digiline where I notice it most. Some responses that you give to people are really weird, and then some responses they give back don't really make any sense to the responses you give to them. Oh, I only had one farm island at the time? Wow, this was a long time ago. And that's Mireille, I think. She manages the digital lab. I don't know if she's a real person or not, because she literally spends her entire time in here. Like, you only see her in the real world once in the beginning, and then she comes in here. She's a white cat in the real world, a black cat in the digital world. I think she's a real person. It's a bit tricky, though. I'm not sure if that's a thing I'll find out at all. But she's cool. She, if you're stuck in the middle of missions, you talk to her, she'll give you some hints. And if you're not in the middle of missions, she'll tell you to stop being lazy and go back to work. She's great. Alright, so now I have to go meet with the informant. Which I'm guessing I don't know where that is. I know where it is now because I did it already. So one of the typos for the game that I saw the other day is that Arata, I was doing something with him, he kept saying we have to go kill that Bakemon. Specifically a Bakemon. A Bakemon's this ghost puppet Digimon. I'm pretty sure you've seen him. He's really old school. And he kept saying Bakemon, Bakemon. I'm like, how does he know it's a Bakemon? There was no way in the story he should know. And what we should have been aiming for was an eater, not a Digimon. So what's he talking about? But if you listen closely to Arata, because he was actually voice acted during that scene, he doesn't say Bakemon. He says Bakemono, which means monster. So he was saying we gotta go kill that monster. But the game kept saying that he was saying Bakemon, and that was very strange. That was like the biggest moment where I noticed, I'm like, that's not right at all. Oh yeah, and this guy's random. He can hang out anywhere in the real world or the digital world. You talk to him, he gives you some cool shit. You can notice him because of his really interesting hat. Informant! But yeah, I thought that was strange. Bakemono, Bakemon. Possibly. Silent protagonists. They're kind of weird to deal with. I don't blame the NPCs. Ah, yes. See, people, this is why you don't bully and say mean things online. Nah, Ian's just silly. I guess he doesn't understand English things, phrases. Don't be so proud of yourself, you nerd. Once it's on the internet, it's always on the internet. You can delete it, but if someone wants to find it, someone will find it. And if not, at least 10 people probably took a screenshot of it, you know? That's how the internet works. Remember that. So, you know, be careful. This has been a PSA. I think it's really interesting how Kyoko takes you in simply because she thinks you're fascinating. And yet she works with Arata and Nokia so simply for no reason. It's just like, I guess free labor is a really cool thing, though. I'm the one who actually worked for her.
データなんざユーザーが削除したつもりでもサーバーには残ってるもんだ。
Exactly.
格納されてる領域にプロテクトがかかっている上、データそのものも暗号化されてたりするけど、エデンの汎用サーバーに侵入するくらいなら、俺程度でもこの通りってわけ。
ほう、鮮やかなものだな。
ま、どってことねえっす。そういいじゃ、目当てのデータを探しますか。コメントを復元して遡れば、それらしいもんが見つかるはず。 なんだこのデータ。
それが目当てのデータならばかなり特殊なプログラムによって蘇生されているようだな。
ひょっとしてこいつデジモンプログラムか。そういやちゃんと解析したことなかったぜ。
なるほど、確かに構造は似ているが、だとすると相当変異したものと言えそうだ。0と1で表せない何かの影響を受けたか、あるいはそれそのものか。
イーターが絡んでるって可能性もあるぜ。こりゃ面白いや。こんなのに出くわすなら俺も電脳探偵になるかな。とここでうだうだやっててもしゃあねえ。行って確かめてみようぜ。おあつらい向きにこの妙なデータは削除された後クーロンに流れ着いてる。
Kowloon. Oh, Kowloon. Sorry, I keep calling it Kowloon.
仮にイーターみたいなヤバいプログラムだったとしてもデジモンで対抗できる。そうと決まれば善は急げだ。じゃあクーロンのガラクタ公園で合流な。
And off he goes.
なかなか優秀な助手じゃないか。いや、君の助手であるならば、つまるところ私の助手の助手だな。では助手君、ここは助手の助手君の規制に身を委ねたまえ。運も実力のうちと
Fair enough.
使い古された表現だが、君が彼と縁をつないだことも俯瞰してみれば君の運、実力のうちだ。粗末にすると罰が当たるぞ。
Kyoko's very interesting because she just says so many smart things. And I don't mean like... I don't know how else to say it. When she wants to talk to you, she talks to you. Like... She will tell you these crazy long anecdotes about history and like just mythology and all these crazy stories. She went on about ley lines for like ever at one point, and she always has these phrases to tell you, even though sometimes I think she gets it wrong. I don't know, and it's just fascinating. Because it's like, dang, she really talks a lot. It's not a bad thing, really. It's just interesting because honestly, I can't follow half the things she says though. Like that ley lines conversation I had with her, over my head, completely and totally over my head it went. I couldn't repeat it to you if I wanted to. Okay, so now we're in the digital world, and there's my team currently, or at least 3 of them. I have a Ogremon named Goro, a Kabuterimon named Telius, yeah, Telius, and a Garurumon named Urtric. I also have, I think, like 3 or 4 other Digimon on the team too. Uh-oh, ominous. Yeah, this is the first area you go to in the game where you meet Arata and Nokia. Originally, you just knew them as people on the forum. You didn't actually know what they looked like. Then you met here for the first time and you got involved in Digimon. It's pretty cool. You can choose a few starters. I think the choices are Hagurumon, Terriermon, and Palmon, I want to say. I went with Hagurumon. And Arata shows up later with a Digimon of his own. It's a Caramon, I think. It's the one that it's the Diaboromon line that Arata has. Currently in my game, he has the champion form of it. I think I forget what that one's called. Yeah, I think that's the champion because he also has Inframon. Yeah, there it is. That's the one. I forget what that one's called though. Ah yes, and there are the other members. I have Wilhelm a Kawagamon, Daiken a Dorugamon, and I missed who the last one was. Regardless, fighting is a lot of fun because you get to control. You have 3 Digimon in your team, and you can hold a maximum of 11. However, Digimon cost memory, so each Digimon has a specific memory cost. So for this game currently, let's say I have 50 memory, and if all the Digimon I want to use have 10, I can only use 5 of them. You know, it has that sort of thing. They cost more memory the higher level they are. You know, in training, rookie, champion, ultimate, mega, and also I guess how strong they are, sort of, because there's some ultimates I think that I have that use 12, but then there are others that use 14. I want to say, I don't know entirely. Basically, you need to manage that. So it's cool to get stronger Digimon, but once you have higher level Digimon, you're forced to hold less on your team unless you find more memory ups to increase your space. Which I've got plenty of space, but as of where I am in the game now, I have 4 ultimate Digimon, and they take like all the space in my if I bring them all in my team. So it's pretty nuts, but it's really cool. So in fighting, obviously there are 2 factors that you need to pay attention to. Is a story. Every Digimon has a type and an element. So they're either virus, vaccine, data, or no type. I think it's called free. And then they have different colors representing grass, water, fire, whatever. And of course, rookie champions and ultimates, data, vaccine, and virus have weaknesses to each other, and the elements have weaknesses to each other. So you can put them together for additional damage. So, okay, well, I think something important's happening now, so I'll wait to explain it further. Oh, what do they find? Oh, whoops. I love the boss music. Wisemon. I had no idea who this guy was. Yeah, right there. If you have the advantageous type, you can do 2 times damage. If you only have an advantageous element, you do 1.5 times damage. If you have an advantageous type and an advantageous element, you do 3 times damage. So honestly, I forgot which ones are advantageous to the other. I just rely on the game to tell me with the red and blue. Which red is strong, blue is weak. And I also always try to have a virus, a vaccine, and a data on my team, just to make sure I got all my all the directions covered. And of course, you can change the members of your team at any time during battle. You can swap out as many of them as you want to. Oh, and the sprite status effect is still here. I remember that from Digimon World 1. Ah, Hyakuju. That's my Gaomon. Which, yes, that is a fucking Super Sentai reference right there. Hyakuju Sentai Gao Ranger. I couldn't resist. Oh yeah, he doesn't like Date that much. He and Date kind of don't like each other, to be fair. She's not that bad of a person, she's just very, I don't know what the word is. She's very into her job. Arata is very set on doing all this on his own, and it, worries me a little. he always wants to do all the Digimon stuff, all the research, everything on his own. Lately, he's been helping us out more. Like, we're about to do a joint mission that he's running in the story. But still, it's like, come on, man. We can use some help sometimes. I don't have all the answers. Anyway, destination set. Gotta go back to Akihabara and go to some abandoned building in there and find out what exactly is going on. Which I guess that's where Wise Man's being run out of, because he's a Digimon program that someone's using to do something. And we need to find out what that something is and put to a stop to it, because that's how it usually goes. It's always Digimon and dudes and bad people working in tandem together for one reason or another. And that's what you gotta discover. Most of the time. With some of those small side missions I mentioned involve you logging into small things, like a website, a really small website, a Wikipedia website actually, or this or that, or checking an old AC unit, and it's a really small, compressed dungeon with the Digimon causing the problems at the end of it. That stuff's really cool. I got both my bugs now. And my Dorugamon, who I love. Some of these Digimon have actually already Digivolved where my file is now. I'm really excited to Digivolve Kuwagamon and Kabuterimon when the time comes. They're almost there. Actually, I could Digivolve them now if I wanted to, but I always like to wait until they reach max level before I Digivolve them. Which, see, right there. Level 27, max 37. So in 10 levels I can Digivolve them, which I already did. I guess it's not too much of a spoiler to say who Digivolved to what. Need 55 speed for that one. But that one's all cool. Even though I'm not using Biomon or most of Digimon, I still try Digivolving to new stuff to get all my bases covered. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. It really depends. Yay, a Burgermon. One thing I don't like about this game that I mentioned to my sister when I was talking to her about it, there's no way to know what Digimon it is that you have if you rename them. So right now, this is Folsom, that I want to Digivolve. And when you Digivolve him, it's just gonna say, it's not gonna tell you what Digimon he Digivolved into. Luckily, I know what he Digivolves into. It's an XVmon, but it doesn't tell you that. There's nowhere to look that information up. Like, if you can look through his entire stat screen, all the stats, everything, you will not find this Digimon's name there if you rename them, and it really sucks. The only thing you can do is open up your bestiary, which logs in all the Digimon you've seen, fought against, and that you have, and look for the picture of the one that you have. And in most cases, it's not that bad because, you know, I have some good Digimon knowledge. But in some cases, I don't know who the fuck they are. Like, Hyakuju, I didn't know what that was when he Digivolved. Actually, I think I did, because otherwise I wouldn't name that. But there are some exceptions like that and it bugs me. Oh, by the way, Herzalt's, it's my main one. That was my Hagurumon who Digivolved into a Gardromon. I mean, yeah, a Gardromon. He's my starter, and he's really cool. But yeah, I think I can give away who Digivolved to what, since, I don't know if I'll ever do another video and record another, Cyber Story thing. My Dorugamon Digivolved into a Rise Greymon, which I think is the ultimate form of the Agumon from Data Squad, the 5th season of Digimon, I think. And I wanted him to Digivolve to Doru Greymon, which is Dorumon's actual ultimate. I don't know if that's in this game, but I wanted it. One of the Digivolutions that Dorugamon could go into, I couldn't, though. Because he needed 10 ABI, and he only had 9. And he was already at max level, and I don't know what increases that stat. I don't know how. I don't even know what that stat is, so unfortunately I wasn't able to do it. But Rise Greymon is cool. Oh, what's going on? Oh yeah, we made it to Akihabara.
協力してやんねえからな。今度は回収だ。
He really doesn't like cops.
この奥だ。さて、何が待ち受けてやがるかなっと。なんだ。マジかよ。こいつは新宿の地下と同じ。つうことは、
Yep.
イーターがいるってことか。
Yep. This is what it looks like when the digital world and the real world collide. This is the digital space in the real space. So there's actually Digimon wandering around here. And it happens because of an eater. Well, no, actually it happens for some other reason that we don't know. But what we do know is that killing the eater that roams this area will fix it. So yeah, this is pretty cool. I like these types of dungeons. I guess if you can even call them a dungeon. That's the informant.
なんだってマリがたまたま巻き込まれちまったのか。まさかあの後犯人に。
Keep calm and carry on luggage. Come on.
分かってるって。俺たちがパニクっても仕方ねえよな。イーターを片付けてこの現象が消えりゃマリも元に戻るよな。よし。
And because this is a digital shift area, we will encounter a man named Suedo here, who is looking into these things. He's some scientist for Kamashiro. Oh, look at these rookies. Kamashiro is this big industry that is actually behind Eden. They're the ones who own it. They're the ones who put it into place. And they're involved, according to some of the characters, in some pretty shady business. There's something going on with them, and something about Eden Syndrome is tied to them. So they're a mysterious, possibly corrupt giant corporation that you also look into throughout the course of the story, who you believe is responsible for some of the things going on. I don't know if they are. You know, not about spoilers or anything. I assume they are, but I'm not entirely sure up to what level are they involved. Suedo is a researcher of theirs who goes out into the field and looks into all these digital shifts that are going on. And he's researching them and the eaters and everything and wants to know more about them. I don't think for good reasons. If anyone was a big bad guy, or at least a bad guy, I'm pretty sure he's one. He even looks the part, honestly. I also like the music here. It's this music always takes place in these real world, digital world fusion areas. And that was a farm expansion plugin. That responds to, what's it called? Oh, the farm, the Digimon farm? You can expand it and make it bigger. Which actually doesn't let you hold more people in the farm. I don't exactly know what making it bigger does, I forget. Numemon. I just got a Garamon, which is a yellow Numemon. Who else did I Digivolve? Oh, my starter, Herzalt, my Gargramon. I evolved him into an ultimate, into Andromon, so that's cool. Who else? My Tyrannomon, Torio Colton. I Digivolved him into an ultimate also. He's now a Metal Tyrannomon. And of course, my Seedramon, Circuitor, is now a Mega Seedramon, which is also an ultimate. So that's cool. Yeah, yeah. Why is it pink? Why is it always pink? I hate those guys. Oh, I also have a Nannymon? Fucking hate Nannymon. Like, if you thought Nannymon looked pretty nasty back in Digimon World 1, when you ran into him all over the world in random places, it looks even worse, like in full, like, 3D with really good graphics. It's like, ugh. He's this giant, disgusting head, and he has, like, the bushiest armpits ever. It just, I don't know what the point of a Nannymon is. Drives me nuts, though.
終わったか。お疲れさん。
See, I'm hoping to evolve my Urtrick and my Telius and... What's the Quagmon named again? I forgot. But I'm hoping to digivolve into to Ultimate soon too. Oh, my Ogremon digivolved into a Digitamamon. I was not expecting that. Also, all these digital shift areas have a phone in them that you can use to go to the Digilab. If you need to save, change which Digimon you have on your team, Digivolve Digimon, whatever. It gives you full access to the Digilab every time, so it's pretty handy. You can see it right there on the map. It's just like Wi-Fi looking icon. It's like right next to us right now. And I love fighting in this game. This game is fun. Like, I enjoy the overworld stuff because of the, like, as the story goes on, I'm more interested in, like, what's going on, who's doing what, why is this happening. But it's always, like, the most fun when you're just fighting Digimon with Digimon. I'm amazed by how early this is in my game. My characters are so much higher level now. I'm really confused as to when I recorded this. There he is, that's Suedo.
スウェード。あや、あなたたちですか。なんだってあんたがここに。まさか秋葉原でこの現象が起こるって予測してたとか？そのまさかです。研究は日進月歩。デジタルウェーブ状態をつぶさに観測することで、シフトが発生する地域を特定できます。精度はまだまだですがね。シフト？この現象
He may be evil, but he's very smart.
デジタルシフト。
Or maybe he isn't evil. Maybe I'm just... Yeah, see, here's another thing that happens sometimes. I don't know why there's two of them.
なかなか趣がある響きですね。見たことなく郷愁を刺さるような。ですが、もう決めちゃいました。
Digital Labyrinth. That would be cool. I mean, he looks creepy, so I guess maybe it's wrong for me to assume that he's all evil, but look at him.
この現象が起きたということは、イーターがいる。倒せば元に戻るんだよな。いかにも。前回お二方に実証してもらった通りです。いやはや、その説はどうも。俺たちの他にも中に人間がいるんだけど、軒並み様子がおかしい。それもこの現象のせいなのか？いや、それはどうでしょう。デジタルシフトに巻き込まれただけであれば、肉体や精神に極端な影響が及ぶとは考えにくい。現に我々はピンピンしていますしね。さすがに長時間となると話は別
I wouldn't be surprised.
じゃあ
The digital world is weird.
イーターか、それとも逃しちまった
Wise Mon.
まあ何が現実に起きたとしても不思議はないのがこの現象の最も興味深い特徴ですし、いかなる可能性も否定はできません。真相は自分の目で確かめるしかねえってことか。まあ花からそのつもりだけどな。そうでしょうともそうでしょうとも。では私はこの付近をもう少し調査しておりますので、何かありましたらどうぞお気軽にお声掛けください。
I mean, you can talk to him to buy stuff if you might need it. He's really weird. I think I'd be most surprised if he wasn't evil. Yeah, he sells pretty basic stuff. Healing, potions. These are basically your potions and ethers. And of course, escape ropes, because why not? I also think that's a typo, because some of the character models are very clearly male. I think those are all stand-ins for the actual character you first talked to, Mary, who is female. So far, there's not been any big typo that makes me not enjoy the game, but it is interesting that there are quite a few. Oh, there's that guy. Well, I never knew his name. Cause you remember the forum, you nerd. Behold, the ugliest Numemon ever. And that's saying something, because Numemon's fucking nasty. Gold Numemon, okay. It was either that or King Numemon, but I'm pretty sure it was gold. The fascinating thing is that if you fight it, you can have it. It's like, why in the world would I want a gold Numemon? I already have a shell Numemon, and that thing is disturbing as all get out. I hate it. Like, I should just make a team of a Numemon, a Garamon, and a gold Numemon, because why not? Throw in Sukamon in there, shell Numemon, just all of them. I was a little confused, because sometimes when you win and the Digimon are doing their victory pose, you hear a voice, and I always assumed that that was the Digimon. But I realized later that's the tamer. It's usually your player character, or a buddy character you have, like, in this case, Arata can sometimes talk when you win a battle. The Digimon only talk when they're fighting, and that's not even most of them. Some of them just make noises, like, Koteramon goes, when he fires off the electroshocker. And noises like that. Kind of disappointing. That's what I liked about Digimon World 2. In Digimon World 2, the Digimon announced their attacks. And it's really cool. And now we have our method of proceeding. You gotta find those orbs, take out the Digimon that are tied to them, and yay, a path opens up. Freedom! So I guess while we're just questing, I can talk about what I'm doing right now. So I'm currently playing 4 video games at the same time, and it's very difficult. This one, obviously, because I love it. I started playing Final Fantasy 15 out of curiosity, and I'm actually going to go play it as soon as this video is done, as soon as I'm done editing this. And I'm really excited to get further in that, because I've only played a little bit. I've hardly made any progress in that game, because I keep wanting to play this one instead. I wrote PS4 game. I also finally can play Yooka-Laylee. I backed that game, and I've had it on me for like a month, but I've had no way of playing it until now, and I'm so excited. I've played a bit of it. I'm in the first world. I've done a few things. It's fun. It's a really good game. Really good Kickstarter game. And Kingdom Hearts 2. I have to replay Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm pretty sure I said this elsewhere. But actually, I don't know if I actually said this. I think I only wrote it, so I'll let you know now. My Kingdom Hearts 2 data, the latest episode was me revisiting Tron's World and finishing that up. After that, my data got erased, and so I had to replay the entire. And then of course I got separated from my recording setup, so I couldn't record it anymore, and I couldn't replay it anymore. But now I'm replaying the game completely all the way through again. Right now, I'm on the first visit to Halloween Town. So I had to visit all the worlds, go back to Hollow Bastion, do the giant war thing again, and then do the second visits to all the worlds. I think I'm just gonna skip. No, I can't. I was gonna say I was gonna skip Atlantica and the 100 Acre Wood, because those places are fun. Like, not fun, but they're alright the first time, but I just don't want to do it again. But I have to. They give you pretty handy stuff when you complete them, so I'm gonna do that. But I'm gonna save them until the very end. I want to knock everything else out first, and then I'll do those, and I'll be back to Let's Play that game. I don't know when. I can't say. Because I don't think I'll be playing Kingdom Hearts 2 today at all, so I won't be able to make much progress. We'll see. I'll at least try to finish out Halloween Town. And then just keep going. I'm really disappointed that my data got erased. But, you know, it's been 6 months. I need to continue that Let's Play. So that's the only Let's Play I'll be focusing on. I'm no longer going to do multiple Let's Plays until I get all these done. So I'm going to do Kingdom Hearts, I'm going to finish Kingdom Hearts, and then I'm going to do... I'm deciding between Siphon Filter or Cartia. I'm actually missing a little bit of information for Cartia, so I'm going to go find that first. So I guess I'll just go into Siphon Filter, because that's really easy to complete. I'm in the last arc of missions for that, so I'll finish Kingdom Hearts, finish Siphon Filter, and then finish Cartia, and then I'll be done with all my Let's Plays. All the other ones that don't say they're completed, as of now, consider them completed. I'm not going back to FNAF World. I have no intention of going back to Final Fantasy IX. And, Dungeon Fighter? I'm not really in the mood of playing it anytime soon, but then again, that's not really a Let's Play. I mean, it is, but it's not like I do it all the time. It's more of just an every so often type thing. Like, if I ever get into a Dungeon Fighter mood, maybe I'll record an episode or 2 of it again. But that's it. So, right now, the only Let's Plays that are getting finished, that I'm going to make sure I finish, are Kingdom Hearts 2, Siphon Filter, Cartia. So, Kingdom Hearts 2, I don't know how close I was to finishing the game. I imagine I was in the last act. So, that'll finish pretty quickly. Siphon Filter has 5 missions left, I think. 5 or 6. And a few of them are very small. Short, including the final one. And then, Cartia, I'm only 9 episodes in. That game is will be 36 episodes long, I believe. Yeah, because each character has 18 story chapters. So, 36. Yeah, I'm only 9 in. Not too bad, though. Yay. So I can just knock that out really quickly, and it'll be great. I always make so many trips to Digilab, just because it really helps. You know, swapping out your team members and all that, which, you kind of have to do until you have, like, enough space to carry around whoever you want to. I don't yet. I can't wait for the day that I do. And I can actually have a full team of 11, of any 11 of my choosing. It will be quite a while until I get a Mega, because in order to go from Ultimate to Mega... But once again, they don't need to hit max level, but I want them to, because I like having them hit max level. Max level for Ultimates is 71, in most cases, and 81 in a few, so that's really high. Just getting some people up to the 40s and 50s for their max levels beforehand was really hard. It took a long time. I'm sure it'll all become easier once I find a place that gives a ton of EXP. Because as of right now, I'm stuck with the dungeons that I can revisit. And not a lot of them give a bunch. So, once again, like I said, most Digimon slow down with their leveling are about 25. Like, somewhere around there. And after 30, it definitely slows down. And that's not even halfway to 81, so... Oh, I got my Tyrannomon back. I didn't even notice I did that. Cool. I like him. He's cute. Oh, I made it here already? What do you know? I wonder why I turned around. I'm for sure there are a bunch of reasons as to why I turned around. No worries. Almost there. I really like the music. I really do. There was a track that I heard recently in after completing one of the side missions that was really good. I just don't know what it is. I would go and listen to the OST, but I don't want to. I got something spoiled for me by listening to some of the music from the game in the on YouTube. I got 2 things spoiled for me. One wasn't that bad. The other one is probably the worst thing you can get spoiled for yourself in this game. So that kind of sucks. But it's cool. I mean, it's not cool, but I mean, I've gotten pretty much over it. And just that, sure, I know possibly that's coming, but I don't know exactly what it entails, so that's good. Regardless, I'm just gonna stay vague. I don't want anyone to tell me anything in the comments, so don't, please, no spoilers. I don't think I have much else to say about this game specifically. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I wish I could play online. I have a friend on the Xenoblade Chronicles X Discord who actually has this game too. And he wants to fight me, but I don't have PlayStation Plus. I actually completely forgot that online costs money, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Even Nintendo, which I actually forgot about that too. Like, it's fine now. You can play online, I think, on Nintendo Switch games up until the end of the year. But then after that, you gotta pay. It's sad. But, you know, I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, it was her! It was her! She was behind everything! The plot thickens!
西野さん、マジかよ。何やってんだよ。
何って見てわからない？私漫画を描いてるの。見て。こんなに思い通りに描けちゃうの。二次創作じゃない、オリジナルだよ。完全にオリジナルなの。
西野さん。
どう真田君、すごいでしょ私。これだけ描ければ文句なしにデビューできるよね。プロの
漫画を描いてるだって意味わかんねえよ。伝わらねえんだけど、マジで。
真田君も私の漫画をけなすんだ。やっぱりそうなんだ。そうなんだ。
I'm gonna tell you right now, I was not ready for this boss.
あいつらと一緒だね。私の作品を無意味にけなして、私の夢を邪魔して、バカにして、あざけって、恥ずかしめて、何事もなかったように笑って生きてられるんだ。
This is why you don't bully people and trash their hard work. They'll go crazy and trap you in a digital stasis.
ここだと何でも私の思い通りになる。漫画に書いたことが本当になる。真田君も笑えなくしてあげる。でも殺したりは絶対にしないよ。だって私の漫画が完成したら、お前らが私の読者に、私の漫画の虜になるんだから。それまでお願い、黙っててお願い。それまで何も見ないで。見ないで。
Yeah, she's a little screwy. I fucking hate this guy. I seriously was not ready for a boss to be this hard, but at the same time I'm glad it was, because a lot of the bosses in the game have been relatively easy. Yeah, full attack. You saw when I fought Wisemon the first time, how quickly I defeated him. Most bosses in the game go that way. It kind of disappoints me. There are a few exceptions. This one obviously is one of them. And some of the tamer battles against some of the main villains also go that way. Like against Jimmy Ken, the second and third time were pretty tough. He had a good team.
私の読者になって。
Yeah, that really hurt. As you can see, my Digimon took a beating. That's gonna be a recurring theme. Yeah, in hindsight, I probably should have taken out Torio Colton a lot easier, a lot sooner, since he's doing reduced damage to Wisemon, and Wisemon's doing more damage to him. At least I got these sweet tunes to listen to. Oh no, my Tyrannomon is dead! Gardramon is pretty cool, so I can't wait to digivolve him. I mean, again, I guess. He's already an Andromon now, but I can't imagine what he'll turn into later. There's always plenty of choices, so I'm excited. I highly doubt I don't know all the Digimon that are available in this game yet. I do know I did get a Flamedramon recently, though, which is pretty awesome. You actually need to complete a small side battle that you need to fight another dude's Flamedramon, and when you defeat him, he'll give you the Digi-Egg of Courage, which is not actually an expendable. I thought it was. No, once you have it forever, and you can Digivolve any Vmon you have into a Flamedramon if their stats match. So that's pretty cool. Of course, the one thing I hate about Armored Digivolution is that it's so limited. You can only Armored Digivolve Vmon to Flamedramon, and then that's it. Flamedramon can't evolve anymore. You can only Digivolve him back down to a Vmon. And I guess the same goes for whatever other Armored Digimon there are. I don't know if Ragedramon's in this game, but I guess it'd be the same for him. See, that kind of sucks. Armored Digivolution is just an alternative, though. It's always better to just go the straight way through. There were a few times I got tricked by some shit. I was asked a question by one of my Digimon, like, what 6-wing Digimon uses the attack Heaven's Knuckle? And the choices were Angemon, Angewomon, and I think Seraphimon, I want to say. I don't remember. And I said Seraphimon because I didn't think Angemon and Angewomon had 6 wings. In my head, all I could picture them two were 2. And also, Heaven's Knuckle is neither of their attacks. Angemon's is Hand of Fate, and Angewomon's, I forgot what it was, but I think it's a bow and arrow attack. It turns out the answer was Angemon, and I thought about it, and I'm like, I think he does have 6 wings. Oops. Because I don't think they give you a question like that, what Digimon has 6 wings, and only give you one choice with 6 wings, but I was still a little thrown off. I don't actually remember. But Heaven's Knuckle is not Angemon's attack. I don't know if that was a mistype, but it annoyed me. But regardless, I would have gotten it wrong either way. Some of the questions are too easy, like, what puppet Digimon's body is made from a cursed Cherrymon? Really? Oh, I beat Wisemon.
西野さん、俺あんたの漫画結構楽しみにしてたんだぜ。とにかく漫画を描くのが好きって感じがさ。俺は読むだけだからさ、そういう楽しみ方ができるあんたが羨ましいって思ってたんだ。それがこんなことになるなんてよ。正直。
People get driven to extremes. Not much you can do. Except try not to put them on that path.
西野さん。
真田君、私た だみんなに楽しんでもらいたくて。でも私の中で何かが膨らんで止められなかった。どうして私、どうして。
まずい、逃げろ。
I don't know what that is, still, even now.
西野さん。
And that is an eater.
厄介だな。
I fucking hate those things. Imagine how upset I was, because Wisemon was kicking my ass, and I'm like, an eater? Now I have to fight an eater? Yeah, they are not easy to take out. They are very sturdy, and, jeez. I was just not ready for them. Yeah, that's another character named Yugo. The guy who appeared behind her briefly. But I don't know if that's actually him doing that. I'm not entirely sure yet. He is a bit of a weird one. Him and Yugo are both weird characters that I don't entirely know what's up with them yet. But Yugo especially. So that's what I meant. I still haven't figured him out yet. I'll probably wait until the end of the game to give me all the answers on that. In the meantime, more awesome music. Yeah, a Digimon we can, he's not a Digimon. An enemy we can hardly do much damage to and yet it's capable of healing itself? Bullshit. The thing about Eaters though is that as the battle goes on, they consistently power themselves up, but they also drop their defense, so it gets easier as it goes, relatively. But they're still pretty hard to take out. And they're really nasty! Have I explained cross attacks? They're pretty self-explanatory. And we did it! A lot faster than I remember. I remember that battle taking quite a while. Oh, thank you, cross attack. Yeah, but Nishino's data got eaten by the Eater. I don't know if we'll be able to save anyone that's eaten by the Eater. Heck, the main character was eaten by the Eater. At least partially, so... And here we are. Long story.
しかし妙な事件だぜ。お前の通報で駆けつけてみれば失踪者は全員無事。けど失踪中の記憶は一切なし。しかも犯人はぶっ倒れてて意識なし。どうやらエデン症候群になっちまってるらしい。これじゃあまともに事情聴取なんざできやしねえっての。最近流行りの怪事件ってやつだな、こりゃ。つうかお前本当に何も知らねえんだろうな。お前から事情聴取したら全部又吉さんにバレちまうからな。今回は見逃してやら。つうわけで言ってよし。又吉さんが来る前にとっとと消えろ。ま、ご協力感謝してやんよ。
No problem. All part of a Cyber Sleuth job.
エデン症候群？西野さんが？イーターに襲われた西野さんがエデン症候群を発症した。イーターはデータを食らう。仮にデジタルシフトの中で 人間も半デジタル化しているとすると、西野さんは半分だけ食われちまったのかも。データ化した意識だけ。エデンでイーターに自分のアバター、精神データを食われ、肉体だけが現実世界に残される。それがエデン症候群ってわけか。そうすると治療法はどうなる？イーターを倒せば食ったデータを吐き出す？いや、あのイーターを倒しても西野さんは意識を失ったままだ。
That's a question we'll need to answer.
ダメだ、情報が足りねえ。スウェードのおっさんを探し出して聞いてみるか。つうわけで俺、もうちょいイーターとか追っかけてみるわ。そんじゃまたな。
Just pretend nothing bad happens and nothing bad happens, right? That's how it works.
失踪事件に迷いが、巨大デジモンにイーター。なかなか注目すべきは巨大化したというデジモンだな。デジモンに操られた男を思い出したまえ。彼はデジモンに影響されてしまったが、逆に彼女はデジモンに影響を及ぼしたのだろう。彼女の心の奥底にある妄執、承認欲求、エゴイズム、そういった精神作用がデジモンを呼び寄せ、結びつき完全に支配してしまった。そして迷いがの発生で結びつきが強まり、超常的な力を発揮するに至った。彼女はハッカーではない。デジモンとも縁遠いごく一般的な人間だ。それでもデジモンを強化した上、刺激し、今回の事件を引き起こした。
Yeah, it was a very big wise
人間
one.
の意識というものはかくも凄まじい力を秘めている。ともかく事件の解決はめでたい。ご苦労だったね。君は運だけでなく実力もしっかり備えつつある。頼もしい限りだ。しかし気になるのはスウェード明美の動向。迷いが内部は危険であるにもかかわらず、なぜ彼
He's a
ほどの
weirdie.
人材が単独で動いて
I
いる。
still don't know.
天才と呼ばれる人物の行動は凡人には計り得ないということか。だがそれは取りも直さず我々に計り得ない動機があるとも言えよう。推理が憶測を呼び、飛躍が事実を置き去りにするか。私も迷い込んでしまったのかもしれないな。思考と思考の迷いがね。
And that's it. That is basically a big important case. That was actually what the chapter was about, disappearances in Nakihabara. So, I actually completed that chapter, I guess, the main quest there. And, yeah. Nice. Oh, I got a lot of messages. Starmon of the Cosmos. Oh, Palmon, obviously. What kind of question is that? Why am I thinking about it so hard? Yeah, Woodmon's got wood and Tsukumon's got shit, you know, so... Alright, so yeah, that's a taste of the game. So I guess I'll explain a few things quickly, even though it doesn't really matter. Cross attacks, there are different variations. There's the attack variation that happens when you initiate a normal attack, and so all the Digimon initiate an attack in a row, and it can be up to 3 attacks. It's cool. And then there's the ability one, where you use a technique, and then the other characters all use techniques to follow it up, and it powers up. It's a single very powerful hit. You know, it's really cool. And then there was something else I was gonna say. Now I don't remember. Ah, well, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Game's fun. I got nothing else to say really. I don't know what I recorded for the next few minutes. but I don't think it matters. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed watching this. That was Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, me taking part in playing it. Am I gonna Digivolve this Betamon? Do it! Do it! Yeah, what is that? I forgot which one that was. Oh, the Gekomon. I guess why not? Anyway, that's it for Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. I hope you enjoyed this. I don't think I'll record anything more during the game. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I have no clue. Maybe I will just to show off all my new stuff that I got. Who knows? Oh yeah, and there, I got a bunch of memory. That's cool. Yay. Anyway, until next time, everybody. Hasta.